Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to share with you a comparison review, but a comparison review with a little twist, because I want to compare some highlights to some more highlights within the same brand. So the brand that I'm talking about is Makeup Revolution, and the products that I want to see if there are any comparisons to are, number one, the Strobe lighting palette. So this is absolutely stunning. The packaging is rose gold. It's very shiny, and I absolutely love the packaging. And the highlights inside look like this. So you've got a light, like a champagne looking one, you've got a yellow toned highlight and a pink, a dusky pink rose highlight as well. The next palette is another new one, came out exactly the same time. It is the Revolution highlight palette, and it's rose lights, and the difference is that this has the more matte effect to it. They are both £8 from the Tam Beauty website, or you can purchase them, I believe, from, I think one of them, the Strobe highlight with the reflective packaging, you can purchase from Superdrug. Now, like I say, they're £8 each, and you know, there have been viewers and people saying, you know, there are some shades in here that look very similar to highlighters already brought out by the brand. So I wanted to test that today. So the first one I'm going to do is the Strobe lighting palette, so the one with the three completely different shades, and I'm going to swatch them today and have a look for you. To be honest, I've got all of the Strobe highlighters, I've got a lot of the Vivid Baked highlighters. I love Makeup Revolution. It is my favourite go-to brand. If anything new comes out, you know, I really do want to purchase it, because the brand is so fantastic and the prices are brilliant. So I just wanted to compare this for anybody who's interested in purchasing the palettes and wondering, you know, do I already have these highlights? So you know, I thought I would do that. I thought it'd be interesting. So the first one is that light, the lightest one, so I'll go along there like that, and let me just swatch that one. Now that one looks like that, so it looks actually, you know, cream in the pan, but when you swatch it, it has a green shift to it. So that's the first one, and the one that I want to swatch against it is the Strobe highlighter, obviously from Makeup Revolution, in the shade Flash, and it looks like this. Absolutely stunning. And I think this retails for about £3, I believe. But as usual, I'll put all of the details below. So I'll just swatch this one for you now. Now, I did exactly the same thing, and you can see when you swatch it that this one is more powdery and this one is more shimmery. That's what you notice straight away. So yes, both of them do have a green shift to them, but this one is more shimmery and this one is less shimmery. So it's not an exact dupe. Yes, it does have that green shift, but the formulation is different. It's more powdery, and some of these, and what I mean by powdery is that it's more of a powder highlight rather than an intense highlight, because Makeup Revolution does different kinds of formulations. So of course you have that really intense shimmery highlight, then you have a medium highlight which is in between, and then you have the powder, complete powder highlight, where there's no shimmer to it at all. It is just a powder highlight. So I would say this one is more of a medium highlight, and this one is more, you know, complete reflectiveness. You can definitely see the differences there. So that's interesting. Next is the yellow toned highlight. Now, I don't really have any other yellow toned highlight, but I have come across one that I want to see if it is similar. Now this one is more, yes, it has the yellow tone, but it is more, there's no shimmer to it. it is, and it's, let me just do that again, because there's no shimmer, it's going to be difficult to see because obviously it's quite similar to my skin tone. So there you have that one. So it's the yellow toned highlight. That is more of the, I would say, there's no shimmer to it. So it is a highlight, but it's a highlight. So you'd put that under your eyes. You can still put it on places where you think, you know, the high points of your face, but it's not going to give you that intense shimmer. It's going to highlight your skin, but with a matte effect. So the one that I've come up with is the Vivid Baked Highlighter in Everglow Lights, and this one looks like this. Like I say, it's going to be difficult for me to find an exact match because I don't really have yellow toned, but I wanted to just offer a shade that I thought was fairly similar. So like I say, that's the Everglow Lights, and that one looks like that. So that one's a yellow toned highlight. This one again is a matte toned highlight, but it's more of a cream tone. So that's that one. And then the last one in the palette is absolutely stunning. I love this, and it is more of a dusky pink shade. Gorgeous, stunning, absolutely love it. So let me just swatch that one for you. So that's what that one looks like. I'm just going to swatch it again. It's difficult because obviously they are quite light. So that's the pink toned highlight for you. And the one that I've come up with that I think looks similar is the Vivid Baked Highlighter in Radiant Lights. And it looks like that. So I'm just going to swatch that. Now, yes, they are both pink, and they are, I would say, medium reflectiveness, but that one is more of a light pink and that one is more of a peachy pink. I'm just going to do that again. And I hope you can see that. So that one is more of a pink and that one is more of a peachy pink. So that's the first palette. So obviously with this one, if you were a little bit concerned thinking, you know, I've got a number of highlights from Makeup Revolution, I hope that helps. If you're wanting to purchase this and you're thinking, you know, I've already got those shades. Obviously I have just swatched what I think would match from my collection, and even those first two, you can see that there are differences there. So that one is more intense and this is more of a, I would say, you know, powder consistency, and that one is like the more intense highlight. So I do hope that helps. So we move now on to the Rose Lights palette. So like I say, this one is the one with the matte packaging, with the three absolutely stunning shades in here. I love this. I mean, I was a little bit concerned because I thought to start with, actually, do these look, are they, you know, too similar, especially these two? But there are differences. So the first one, actually, I need to swatch it on the other arm. So the first one is, I would say, more of a powder highlight. So it's going to highlight your face, but there's no shimmer to it. And again, it's difficult with these two for you to actually see. So it's that there, and I hope you can see it. Let me just see if I can build it up even more. It's so like my skin tone. So there you have it. There's that one. And the one that I thought would match that one is the Vivid Baked Highlighter in Matte Lights. And it's that highlight that is cream, but with the marbling through it, the brown marbling. So I'm going to try that one and see how that one goes. So again, there are differences, and you can see it quite clearly because this one is more yellow toned and this one is more of a cream tone. Yes, they are at the non-reflective highlight, so they're both powder highlights, but that one's yellow toned and that one is more of a cream tone. So no exact match there. The middle one, this is difficult for me because I don't really have one that is the same, that looks the same, but I'm going to try this one that I've picked out. So what I'm talking about is this middle shade here. It looks like a stunning satin champagne colour. It just reminds me of satin, that the material you've just dropped, and that's what that middle shade reminds me of. So I'm going to swatch that middle shade now for you. Now when you swatch it, it looks more of a gold tone. Let me just see if I can build that up a little bit more. So it's more golden. These two obviously are matte. This one has got a sheen to it, but I wouldn't say that it is highly reflective. It is from that, I would say, that medium reflective family. And the one that I've come up with is, and it looks nothing like it, but it's the Vivid Baked Highlighter in Golden Lights. So I'm going to try this one. Now this one looks very like champagne coloured in the pan, but it has got a golden reflect to it. So I'm going to try this one. And there's that one. So you can see that, yes, it does have some gold to it, but number one, it's incredibly reflective, and number two, this is more golden. It's more of a, a more gold colour. So there is certainly differences with that one. And then the last one is this one. And it looks like that. So again, it reminds me of a very expensive satin just dropped or draped on somewhere, and it just looks so expensive, so gorgeous. So I'm just going to swatch that one. And that's that one there. So it's a gorgeous, excuse me, bronzy golden colour. Lovely. And the one that I have come up with is the Strobe highlighter in Gold Addict, which is again new to my collection. So it looks like that. Looks absolutely, I just love these. So I'm just going to swatch that one. Where is it? So this is the one from the palette, and this is Gold Addict. So you can see that that one is not, really, really reflective, but it is more of a deeper gold. So although I thought this was a gold colour, this is quite a light gold compared to Gold Addict. I'll just show you the other arm as well. So I hope that that has helped if you are thinking to yourself, I've already purchased the Strobe highlighters, the Vivid Baked highlighters. I'm not sure if I want to go for any of these two palettes because they remind me of shades that I've already got. So I hope that has helped you make up your mind. I can't find any complete dupes. I mean, even with that first formulation that a lot of people have been saying that this one is a dupe for Flash, which is this one here. This is a little bit more powdery. They've both got that green shift to them, but then the formulation is different. This is more of a medium toned highlight, and this is a lot more reflective. So I'll just show you them once more, and I really hope that that has helped if you are still undecided. So obviously if you do find, or you have found that helpful, do give me a thumbs up, or if you just want to support me, and subscribe to watch further videos if you haven't already done so. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Bye.